Michael Garko, thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. A lot of people don't know what the stress response is, but they certainly know when they're under stress. They can feel it. All sorts of signs and symptoms that people experience when under stress. And they know it. They sense it. They feel it. They have the side effects of it, if you will. Everything from, can be migraines to upset stomach to feeling on edge and nervous, anxious, depressed, loss of appetite or increase of appetite. There is a constellation of I call them, side effects or effects of stress. The stress response is a complicated response. It is a biological response. It's a necessary response. It has contributed to our survival as a species. It also can contribute to our demise. Dr. Audrey Ross is our guest today, and during the holidays, and all stress is self-imposed in terms of, because when I say that, that means you have a choice to not react, but to respond to stressors. When you react, that's when you get in. Now, that's when it gets out of hand. But if you can figure out how to respond to a stressor, you do much better. Dr. Ross will probably explain this as she goes along today. Dr. Ross, welcome back. So, I know you have a scheme laid out in your mind as to what you want to do today. So, go ahead and I'll listen.
You'll let my scheme pan out, huh?
Yeah.
So, we are not ever going to go back to be hunter-gatherers from this society. So we know we're going to have stress. So one of the products that Country Life has is called Stress Shield. It is a phenomenal product. It helps your body to adapt to the stressors that are being created under the stress level. So when you're under stress, you mentioned a lot of different things, and the stress response is complicated, and we don't need to go down that road, but we need to know how to handle it, how to manage it. So when we're under stress, we use up B vitamins very quickly. So the Stress Shield contains coenzyme B vitamins that can be absorbed readily, very easily, metabolically active. So the B vitamins are very important because B vitamins are part of those micronutrients that we need. We need B vitamins. So Stress Shield contains coenzyme B vitamins. Then we look at the botanicals that are in there. We use sensual ashwagandha. Now, ashwagandha has been used for decades as far as managing that cortisol and the adaptogenic effects of ashwagandha in the body. So sensual ashwagandha is a research patented raw material that we use because it has been shown to have 8 times the strength of standard ashwagandha. And ashwagandha being able to help with managing and reducing cortisol levels, and that's one of the hormones that we produce under stress is cortisol. And high cortisol doesn't allow our body to produce those feel-good neurotransmitters, those things that we get when we're around family and happy. High levels of cortisol doesn't do those. And cortisol also then triggers that fight or flight response. And with the fight or flight response, your body naturally is programmed to store fat. So that's why people under stress seem like they're gaining weight. Maybe they don't feel as happy. So ashwagandha is an important component of the Stress Shield product. So the B vitamins, the ashwagandha, and then 2 other herbs are used, are passion flower and wild jujube. So passion flower is used in Europe a lot as far as the calming, the anti-anxiety. It helps nervous disorders. And actually it was approved in Germany as a treatment for nervous unrest. So passion flower kind of helps calm. And we've heard about passion flower a lot of times in a lot of different formulas for calming. Wild jujube, also in there, and not as familiar with people as the passion flower is. So wild jujube is from China.
What is that? What is jujube? What is that?
Okay, so jujube, if you think of a little like orange seed, if you think of cranberries but only think of them as orange, they're about that size. And it is an herb that was originally from China, but now it's grown in parts of the United States. But it can help calm and affect our hormone levels to give us some relaxation. So jujube is not as familiar to people as the passion flower as a calming herb, but wild jujube has got a lot of research behind it that it shows it helps with hormone levels, and cortisol is a hormone. So when we look at the formula for Stress Shield, it's a balanced formula because, like we talked, we're not going to become hunter-gatherers. We're going to have self-inflicted stress. Stress Shield can be taken as needed, and it can be taken every day. It's designed to revitalize, restore, and rebuild. So revitalize, bring relief from fatigue. So you've got the B vitamins in there. Restore back to homeostasis and rebuild like the adrenal glands, because when you're producing so much cortisol, your adrenal glands are getting exhausted. So Stress Shield is one of those things you can take and feel in about 30 to 45 minutes. You're not going to feel like you want to go take a nap, but you will feel like, okay, I can handle this. And that's what we need to get to, that feeling of, all right, I can handle the stress, rather than it compounding and building up into a level of your body screaming that you want to go run away and hide, to where we're going to deal with it. And that's the whole thing about managing stress. So Stress Shield in and of itself is great to have on hand, great to carry with you, especially when you're fighting holiday shoppers.
Do you think do you have to take it for a long time to get the effect, or can somebody start to take it like during this holiday season and get the effect?
You can take it during the holiday season and get the effect. Like I said, you can feel the difference in 30 to 45 minutes.
There you go. All right, we'll come back. We'll talk some more. The stress response, human biology is filled with all sorts of paradoxes. Stress is a lifesaver, but can also take you out, too.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome to this holiday edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just tuned in, my guest is Dr. Audrey Ross, educator for Country Life Vitamins. We're talking about stress, and specifically stress during the holidays. Stress is not an abstract idea. It is a very concrete biological response and mechanism that has contributed to and has been part of our evolution. All animals seem to have a stress response. It's essential. And you see it when you watch these National Geographic movies about, animals in the wild, and you watch them, the prey being hunted, and so on. But you also see it in those specials where that long shot of like Manhattan, the crowded city, the traffic, and you look at that and you just tighten up, right? And the horns are blowing and people are jammed up against one another, pushing and shoving, trying to get across the street, right? You know that image? You've seen it many times. Those are examples of of stress, and we have to deal with it.
Yes.
Right, Gary?
Yeah, I mean,
you are a police officer. That job is nothing but it's defined by stress.
Yeah, and you think about it constantly. Think about it. If you say you arrest somebody and they go to prison, I used to get alerts. Hey, this guy that you put in jail is getting ready to get out. Yeah,
exactly. And many of my friends are police officers, and they come into the gym. I know one wears his ankle. He wears one of his weapons on his ankle. I know. I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's allowed to do that.
But
is he allowed to do that? Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Is he? Most of them, they leave their weapons in the car. They walk in, the holsters are empty. But they're in that gym, man. They're working out. I talk to them all the time. Firefighters. One friend of mine's a fire chief. He's a young man. And I bumped into him yesterday. I said, how's the holidays? He said, it's crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
More calls, lots of stress going on. They get emergency calls. They emergency health emergencies, not only fires. So Dr. Ross is here to talk about all that. It's just amazing, isn't it, Dr. Ross? I mean, we study stress. We look at the hormones, the stress hormones that are released, the adrenaline, epinephrine, norepinephrine, the cortisol. We understand how that response works, but teaching people how to manage that response, boy, that's another matter.
It's a totally another matter.
It's not so easy, but it can be done, and you can learn how to manage it. I've had a lot of experts on here, Dr. Ross, on stress, some who specialize in it. I always ask them the question, what are your recommendations? Almost to a person. The very first thing they say is learn how to breathe from your diaphragm. Breathe. I mean, and I say, really? That's simple. Yes, you have to. If you can breathe from the diaphragm, learn how to breathe during these moments of high stress. That helps to manage it better. Isn't that remarkable?
Well, it is, and there's a lot of things to do that. So it's breathing exercises. It's, we talked about the hunter-gatherers having social interactions. That thing. You talk to people about in the gym. They go to the gym and they work out. That's the way. It's managing the stress and what's going to work best for you. Breathing is very simple. Yoga, some people have a better way of managing it with yoga. Again, that's part of breathing. You're talking about breathing. So there are a lot of ways that we can do it, but so often we forget about those and we just want to take a pill. Just give me something to fix it. So the Stress Shield is a very good option for people who know that they're dealing with chronic stress, especially this time of year. Pretty much everybody this time of year can use some Stress Shield. And like I said, you can feel it the same day you take it, usually within an hour. 30 to 45 minutes is what the usual I hear. And then sleep, we forget about sleep. When we're under stress, sometimes we don't sleep, and so then the Stress Shield Nighttime is another compatible product that they work well together. The Stress Shield during the day, Stress Shield Nighttime at night. The nighttime does not have the B vitamins in, but it has theanine and GABA to help calm that mind and that tension in the nervous system. Mm-hmm. So, the Stress Shield and the Stress Shield Nighttime are great supplements to take, especially when you're under stress and you're under stress. And, when we think about stress, we think about gaining weight or maybe getting sick. People a lot of times find that when they're under high stress, they have a tendency to get sick easier. And so with the Stress Shield and the Stress Shield Nighttime, we've come out with our new products for immune support, the Lysine Advance and the chewable lysine. So we've got options for people that will help keep them healthy and less stressed over this holiday season, running around, and sometimes, occupational stress, police officers, firefighters. There's a lot that is there, and these can be taken very easily by those people as well. So you have to step back and say, what is going to work for me, and what will I do?
Another thing people can do is to try to understand the response, even in general terms. I was reading an article. Give you the title of it. Let me scroll up here. Evolutionary Origins and Functions of the Stress Response by Neese and Young. Randolph Neese and Elizabeth Young. Department of Psychiatry, Michigan. University of Michigan, Department of Psychiatry. And they make some very useful points. And one of the things they talk about, Dr. Ross, is situations in which stress is useful. You were alluding to that early in our conversation. You said not all stress is bad. They typically refer to that as eustress, the good stress. And then you have, which is spelled EUSTRESS. Then you have distress. And they said that, so the first step, they said, in understanding the adaptive value of stress is not to try to specify its function, but to understand the exact situations in which the stress response is useful. How might the stress response be useful during the holiday season? I ask you.
Run and hide.
Run and hide. Well, when you really see the stress response in full play in a useful way is when the kids come down the stairs or into the room where the tree is, and all the packages are on the tree, and you're sitting there watching them. That is a moment of high stress, but it's good stress.
And I love non-GMO Project Verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Health question of the day. We do this every day around this time. Earlier in the show, I reported on a story about a study. That both the story and the study are remarkable, very well done, both the article by O'Connor in the New York Times and then the study by Poncer and his colleagues or her colleagues. And it's about hunter-gatherer groups and these small-scale societies and the way they live, their diet, and their lifestyle. And they found some the findings are really astonishing, but not surprising, in that one diet didn't fit all. They found that the diets of these hunter-gatherer groups and small-scale societies were quite varied. Some ate meat, some ate little meat, most ate plants, even starchy plants, and most, the macronutrient that dominated their diet were carbohydrate. Up to 80%. Remarkable. I'm going to read a statement, and then you tell me if this statement's true or false. This is easy. Life in hunter-gatherer societies is not easy. Infant mortality rates are high because of infectious disease. Deaths from accidents, gastrointestinal illness, and acute infections are common. But those who survive to adulthood often reach old age relatively free from degenerative diseases that are the norm in industrialized nations. Is that statement true or false? Here's the number to call to win a $25 supplement gift card this holiday season.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Dr. Ross, welcome back. That, as I alluded to earlier, these societies, to live in these societies, these modern hunter-gatherer groups and small-scale societies, life is very stressful, very difficult. But, you know, when they live to be an older age, they can live a long time, almost disease-free until the very end. It's reported in the study and the story that they are typically fit and active until the end, they said. Isn't that something? We can't say that of ourselves, can we?
No, we can't. But that's how I want to be. I want to be fit and active to the end.
I know. You know, wouldn't it be nice just to die from the parts wearing out?
Wearing out, right. Instead of having them breaking and try to keep fixing them and breaking and try to keep fixing them. And it's, you know, there's a lot of things involved, and it's not just one simple answer. But, you know, we're talking about managing stress, and this Country Life Stress Shield and Stress Shield Nighttime are two great products.
I think so. Yeah, I agree.
You know, and then also handling what you're having as far as immune challenges. You know, we have those we've talked about them before, the lysine advance and the chewable lysine that have elderberry and vitamin D. And so it's very easy to get bogged down in stress. But if you can manage it, you will be amazed on how much different you feel. Supporting your immune system, dealing with and managing the hormonal changes and the stressors that happen. We have to make our own decisions as far as what we're going to allow ourselves to be affected by. But the Stress Shield and Stress Shield Nighttime really do help with the managing of it, and that's what we have to look at, managing.
Let's go to Osprey, Florida. Gary knows where that is.
Yeah.
Where is that?
South of here.
John lives in Osprey. John, welcome to the show. Merry Christmas, John.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you. Really enjoyed the show. You got so much good information, and you have such a vivacious personality.
Well, thank you.
It's addicting.
Well, thank you so much. You're too kind, man. I'm just a messenger. I get up every day like you, man, just trying to make it, man.
I know, day by day.
Day by day, John. You know, it's a privilege to do the show and to talk to people such as yourself. I know I never met you, don't know you, but I care about you. Why? Because one of the things I've learned in this life is that we're all in it together, no matter what. In the end, we're all in it together, right?
That's it. Just wishing there's a lot more peace in the world, but it just seems to be getting crazier and crazier.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah, the age of insanity. That's exactly what it is.
The age of insanity. There was the age of enlightenment. There was the Renaissance. Now, historians will say we lived in the age of insanity. A good point. That long statement that I read, was that true or false? I won't read it the whole thing again, but was that true or false?
I missed part of it, but I think it was true.
Yeah, it's true. These hunter-gatherers, life is not easy. Infant mortality is high because of infectious diseases. Death from accidents, gastrointestinal illness, and acute infections are very common among them. But those who survive to adulthood often reach old age relatively free from degenerative diseases. There's hardly any type 2 diabetes. Cardiovascular disease is rare. Cancer is rare. They just typically die when they can get past all those other barriers. They just wear out, but they're vital all the way to the end. I mean, that is so far from where we are, but, we keep trying, and we'll work at it. Are you enjoying your holiday so far?
Yeah, I don't really have any family here. Just the two of us. My daughter lives in the People's Republic of California.